of years ago, Scott, May, and I hinted that something kind of exciting was in the wind. We were not allowed to talk about it at that time. We didn't have permission to tell exactly what it was, and we were excited about this, and we couldn't talk about it. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I talked to the guy who's in charge of this project, and he says, yes, you can announce it now, we're moving ahead, we're gonna promote this, so go ahead and talk about it. So Scott and I were at this initial meeting. I'm gonna let Scott take over and tell us exactly what this is about.
Yeah. Well, I would elaborate a little bit on what Dino said. I got a call from Ron Onesti. Okay, and Ron says, here's an address, I want you to be there at 4:30 on Wednesday. What? He goes, just be there, 4:30 on Wednesday.
Didn't tell us what it was.
I'm going, okay, I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah.
So I look at the address. It's in Little Italy. It's on Taylor Street. Oh shit, I might be getting it. So I get there and I walk in this building from the back. I didn't know where I was. And I walk in and here is about 15 people, all walks of life. I see this guy. Well, you weren't there, were you? Bob Surratt. There's disc jockeys, some TV people, couple of musicians, everybody's kind of walking around and going,
What are we doing?
what are you doing, man? What is this? And Ron goes, come to head pizza. So Ron sits down and says, you're probably wondering why I've asked you all here tonight.
Yeah.
And it's for the same reason we have you here tonight, Amway.
Yeah. It's a good company, come on.
Yeah, right.
And this beautiful building that we were in is the Italian American Sports Hall of Fame. Well, what Ron said is that he was establishing the Chicago Music Hall of Fame. And he had been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. And he says, okay, yes, dear. Yes, dear. And he says, you're leaving some people out. You're leaving a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
So he wanted to do a Chicago Music Hall of Fame. So they're going to do it. And it's going to be rock and roll guys, it's going to be blues guys, it's going to be jazz guys, it's going to be all folk country, everything that's, and that building that he has there is an incredible building. He took us up on the roof. The skyline view is absolutely incredible. There's room for, there's a performance hall in the basement.
Built the performance hall.
Yeah, it's like, there's a kitchen, and the Italian Sports Hall of Fame is going to be moved. It's going to be a small part of it, but the rest of it's going to be the Chicago Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And so, you know, I'm sure Dino, a guy's going to want to talk to you with all of this stuff that you have, you know, and everybody who's anybody, you know, the flock, I'm sure will be in it.
Well, everyone's going to be. What Ron said was, we're not going to just induct a few Chicago musicians every year. He says everyone is going to be in, all the bands, all the players, the jobbers, everybody is going to. And I don't know how he's going to do this. And those of you who know Ron Onesti, you know that he's got a lot on his plate. So we're wondering, how is he going to do this? It's going to be delicate,
because he had all the people that were there that night are like the foundation people.
He said, we are the board of directors, basically, the picture of us.
So,
do you have to be Italian?
yeah.
the only band's gonna get is gonna put a button
Jews will not take our place.